This is the Indian Ocean, our region. Look how beautiful our islands are, how green and rich they are.
Hey, what's going on? It seems water is becoming more and more scarce.
Well, this results from our doings. We were wrong to think that our resources were eternal. We acted as if we would never run out of them.
Except this is not the case, and now there is a water shortage.
We must be careful. Can you imagine the havoc which will happen in the future? If although there is water shortage, we waste it. You know, everything is interrelated.
But actually, where does water come from?
Most of it comes from rain. When it rains, water flows in rivers, lakes and waterfalls, and also on the ground. It then evaporates, which means that it goes back into the atmosphere as vapor to form clouds. Rain will fall again, and this is an ongoing process happening from the beginning of time. This is called the water cycle.
But in that case, we shall always have water. Why should it change?
Everything changes. The climate changes because nowadays sometimes it rains very heavily and sometimes not at all for a long time. Systems have been set up to filter and distribute water, but these systems are old and much water is lost as people waste a lot of water and often pollute it.
This is why sometimes at home water is cut off, and also why so many people don't have water in their house, and why we have to walk far away to get it.
Exactly. We must learn how to use water properly, care for the future and think of others.
How can we do that?
We can start by learning to use rainwater, collect it in tanks and use it for watering the garden and washing cars. It can also be used to wash clothes, to take showers and so on. We should avoid drinking it, but it can be very useful for the rest.
We can also be careful with the water in our taps. I think we should not let it flow when we brush our teeth, or when we are dishwashing, or when taking a shower.
Yes, absolutely. You're right. This is also called sustainable development.
Sustainable development?
It means paying attention to everything we are doing today. Think of tomorrow, of the future and of the next generations. Saving water today means taking steps so that your children and grandchildren may still have it. Do you understand?
Then can we start by fixing all the pipes to stop leaks?
Yes, we can fix the pipes or put in new ones, provided we have the money. We can also develop new systems that reduce water pressure so as to have less water coming from the taps. For instance, for cultivation, we can use technology to know if the land is dry or not, and whether it needs watering or not.
And do all the islands do the same?
Yes, they do try because all of them are vulnerable and have the same problems. And they try to work together on joint projects so that everybody follows the same track.
So that our islands last for yet a long time.
Islands is an Indian Ocean Commission project to promote sustainable development in our region.